Hello and welcome to a brand new video. My name is Rishabh and let's discover why is Sri Lanka facing an unprecedented economic crisis. Sri Lanka is in a state of turmoil and this is because of serious balance of payments problems coupled with other issues. The country has been adversely impacted by huge piles of foreign debt, power blackouts, series of lockdowns, soaring inflation, shortage in fuel supply, public unrest, fall in foreign currency reserves and devaluation of currency. But how did Sri Lanka get here? The crisis is majorly due to the economic mismanagement by successive governments that created and sustained a twin deficit. That is, a budget shortfall alongside a current account deficit. And this crisis has been compounded by the Russia-Ukraine war, which has led to steep hike in the oil prices. Another major reason is the collapse of the tourism industry of the country. The tourism industry contributed to around 10% of its GDP. Now, the tourism was already going down after the serial bomb blasts in Colombo in 2019, which was later made worse by the COVID-19 pandemic. This twin deficit crisis was worsened by two policies enacted by the President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The first being the deep tax cuts that were promised were enacted just months before the pandemic. And second was his decision to ban all chemical fertilizers in 2021, which triggered a major drop in the rice crop production. And so, anger against the government has sent hundreds of protesters clashing with the police in the country. As of February, the country was left with $2.31 billion in its reserves, but faces debt repayments of around $4 billion in 2022. The Asian Development Bank, Japan and China are the major lenders of international sovereign bonds, which makes up the largest share of Sri Lanka's foreign debt at $12.55 billion. The IMF has said that it's in discussions with Sri Lankan authorities on a possible loan program. China is also helping Sri Lanka with a $1.5 billion swap and a $1.3 billion syndicated loan. China is also considering offering a $1.5 billion credit facility and a separate loan of up to $1 billion. India has also decided to come forward to help Sri Lanka. In January, RBI announced a $400 million swap to help Sri Lanka shore up its reserves. And this is as part of an aid package. Sri Lanka has also signed a $500 million credit line to purchase fuel from India. Sri Lanka and India have signed a $1 billion credit line for importing essentials, which includes food and medicine. The current state of Sri Lanka is that Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's ruling coalition has lost its majority in the parliament and newly appointed Finance Minister Ali Sabri has resigned. Now, the president had earlier asserted that he won't resign, but amid protests, he is reportedly ready to hand over the government to whoever proves majority in the parliament. A vote count is yet to be taken. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about the current situation in Sri Lanka. As always, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.